When your life is on the line, every millisecond counts. The difference between walking away unharmed and becoming a statistic often comes down to one critical decision: what caliber you choose for home defense. Today, we're breaking down the 8 most effective rounds for protecting your family, ranked by their real-world stopping power and defensive capabilities. Let's get started. Number 8. 380 ACP. The 380 ACP occupies a fascinating position in the defensive firearms world. This compact powerhouse has undergone a remarkable transformation thanks to modern ammunition technology. Where once critics dismissed it as underpowered, today's hollow point designs have breathed new life into this diminutive cartridge. The beauty of the 380 lies not in raw stopping power, but in its practical advantages for everyday carry. Ultra-compact pistols chambered in 380 slide effortlessly into pockets, purses, and ankle holsters without printing or causing discomfort during extended carry periods. This accessibility factor cannot be overstated because the best defensive caliber is always the one you actually have with you when trouble strikes. Modern 380 loads, featuring advanced bullet designs, deliver significantly improved terminal performance compared to older ammunition. The manageable recoil characteristics make this caliber particularly appealing for smaller-framed shooters or those with limited hand strength. Quick follow-up shots become achievable even for novice shooters, which can prove crucial in high-stress defensive encounters. While shot placement becomes more critical with the 380 compared to larger calibers, proper training and quality ammunition can make this round surprisingly effective for personal protection scenarios. Number 7. 40 Smith Wesson. The 40 Smith Wesson emerged during the late 1980s as law enforcement's answer to the perceived inadequacies of the 9mm. Born from the FBI's need for enhanced stopping power following the infamous Miami shootout, this cartridge quickly gained traction among police departments nationwide. The 40 delivers substantially more energy than the 9mm while avoiding the bulk and reduced capacity associated with the 45 ACP. Ballistically, the 40 occupies that sweet spot between manageable recoil and serious stopping power. It pushes heavier bullets at higher velocities than the 9mm, creating larger wound channels and delivering more energy to the target. This increased performance comes with trade-offs, however. The snappy recoil characteristics require more training to master effectively, and magazine capacity typically drops compared to 9mm platforms. Despite these challenges, the 40 remains popular among shooters who prioritize that extra margin of stopping power. Modern ammunition developments have only enhanced its effectiveness, with premium hollow points delivering devastating terminal performance. The caliber's reputation for reliability and consistency has kept it relevant in an increasingly competitive market. Law enforcement agencies that adopted the 40 praised its ability to penetrate barriers while maintaining sufficient energy for effective incapacitation. While some departments have since migrated back to 9mm, the 40 continues serving those who demand maximum performance from their defensive ammunition. Number 6. 10mm. The 10mm auto stands as one of the most powerful semi-automatic pistol cartridges available today. Originally developed in the early 1980s, this cartridge delivers rifle-like performance from a handgun platform. The FBI briefly adopted the 10mm following their need for enhanced penetration and stopping power, though they eventually scaled back to the 40 Smith & Wesson due to recoil concerns among agents. What makes the 10mm special is its incredible versatility. Ammunition manufacturers produce loads ranging from mild target rounds to full-power hunting cartridges, capable of taking down large game. This flexibility allows shooters to tailor their ammunition to specific needs, whether for home defense, hunting, or outdoor protection against dangerous wildlife. The ballistic performance of the 10mm is simply outstanding. High-velocity bullets deliver tremendous energy downrange, creating massive wound channels and ensuring deep penetration through barriers. This makes it particularly effective against multiple attackers or when shooting through walls, doors, or other obstacles becomes necessary. However, the 10mm power comes with significant drawbacks. The substantial recoil requires extensive training to manage effectively, and rapid follow-up shots become challenging for many shooters. Additionally, the large cartridge size reduces magazine capacity compared to smaller calibers. Despite these limitations, the 10mm has experienced a renaissance among enthusiasts who appreciate its raw power and versatility for various applications. Number 5. 9mm. The 9mm Luger has evolved into the gold standard for defensive ammunition, and for good reason. This cartridge strikes an almost perfect balance between stopping power, capacity, and shootability that has made it the choice of military forces and police departments worldwide. Modern 9mm ammunition bears little resemblance to the ball ammunition that gave the caliber its reputation for inadequate stopping power decades ago. Contemporary hollow-point designs have revolutionized 9mm performance, delivering expansion and penetration characteristics that rival much larger calibers. The FBI's recent return to 9mm after years of using .40 Smith Wesson speaks volumes about the cartridge's effectiveness when loaded with modern ammunition. Advances in bullet technology have essentially eliminated the performance gap that once existed between the 9mm and larger defensive calibers. The practical advantages of 9mm are numerous. Higher magazine capacities provide more ammunition for extended encounters, while the manageable recoil allows for rapid, accurate follow-up shots. The widespread availability and relatively low cost of 9mm ammunition make regular practice affordable, leading to better marksmanship skills among users. Training becomes easier with the 9mm due to its mild recoil characteristics. New shooters can quickly develop proficiency, while experienced marksmen can maintain their skills with less fatigue during extended practice sessions. The caliber's popularity has also driven innovation in firearm design, resulting in numerous excellent pistol options across all size categories. Number 4. 357 Magnum. The .357 Magnum earned its legendary status through decades of proven performance in law enforcement and civilian defensive applications. This revolver cartridge delivers devastating stopping power while maintaining manageable recoil characteristics that allow for accurate follow-up shots. The .357 Magnum's reputation as a fight stopper is well documented, with numerous real-world encounters demonstrating its effectiveness. Ballistically, the .357 Magnum pushes lightweight bullets to extremely high velocities, creating massive temporary wound cavities and ensuring deep penetration. The combination of speed and energy transfer makes this cartridge particularly effective at shutting down threats quickly. Unlike semi-automatic cartridges, the .357 Magnum benefits from the reliability and simplicity of revolver platforms, which virtually eliminate the possibility of ammunition-related malfunctions. The versatility of the .357 Magnum extends beyond defensive applications. Hunters have long appreciated its effectiveness on medium-sized game, while target shooters enjoy its inherent accuracy potential. The ability to also fire .38 special ammunition from .357 Magnum revolvers provides additional flexibility for training and reduced recoil shooting. Modern .357 Magnum loads feature advanced bullet designs that maximize expansion while maintaining structural integrity. Premium hollow points deliver controlled expansion and deep penetration, making this cartridge suitable for both urban and rural defensive scenarios. The psychological impact of the .357 Magnum should not be underestimated either, as its reputation often precedes it in defensive encounters. Number 3. .45 ACP. The .45 automatic Colt pistol represents over a century of proven stopping power and battlefield effectiveness. Developed by John Moses Browning and adopted by the United States military in 1911, this cartridge has earned its reputation through countless conflicts and defensive encounters. The .45 ACP's philosophy differs from high-velocity cartridges, instead relying on heavy, large-diameter bullets to create massive wound channels. The subsonic nature of most .45 ACP loads provides certain advantages in defensive scenarios. The heavy bullets maintain their energy well and are less likely to overpenetrate compared to lighter, faster projectiles. This characteristic makes the 45 ACP particularly suitable for urban environments where concern about hitting unintended targets behind the primary threat exists. Recoil management with the 45 ACP is surprisingly pleasant despite the cartridge's power. The heavy bullet weight and relatively low pressure produce a pushing sensation rather than the sharp snap associated with higher pressure cartridges. This allows for better control during rapid-fire sequences and reduces shooter fatigue during extended practice sessions. Modern 45 ACP ammunition has benefited tremendously from advances in bullet technology. Contemporary hollow points expand reliably while maintaining the deep penetration characteristics that made this cartridge famous. The 45 ACP continues attracting shooters who believe in the effectiveness of large, heavy bullets for personal protection. Its proven track record and inherent stopping power ensure its continued relevance in defensive applications. Number 2. 44 Magnum. The 44 Magnum stands as the undisputed king of defensive handgun cartridges when raw stopping power is the primary concern. Made famous by Clint Eastwood's Dirty Harry character, this cartridge delivers devastating performance that borders on rifle-like capabilities. The 44 Magnum's reputation as the most powerful handgun cartridge has been somewhat superseded by newer developments, but its effectiveness remains unquestioned. Ballistic performance of the 44 Magnum is simply staggering. Heavy bullets driven to high velocities create enormous wound channels and deliver tremendous energy to the target. The psychological impact of the 44 Magnum cannot be ignored either, as its reputation often precedes it in defensive encounters. Few threats will continue advancing after witnessing the devastating effects of this cartridge. The primary drawback of the 44 Magnum is its punishing recoil, which requires significant training to manage effectively. Follow-up shots become challenging for most shooters, making shot placement absolutely critical. The large cartridge size also limits capacity in both revolvers and the few semi-automatic platforms chambered for this round. Despite these limitations, the 44 Magnum remains popular among those who prioritize ultimate stopping power above all other considerations. Rural property owners, hunters, and those facing potential threats from dangerous wildlife particularly appreciate its capabilities. When absolute certainty of stopping a threat is required, few cartridges can match the 44 Magnum's devastating effectiveness. Number 1. 22 caliber. The 22 caliber's position at the top of this list might surprise many, but statistics don't lie. This diminutive cartridge has accounted for more defensive shootings than any other caliber, and its effectiveness in real-world encounters is well documented. The 22's success stems not from raw power, but from its unique characteristics that make it incredibly effective in the right hands. Penetration capabilities of the 22 are often underestimated. The small, lightweight bullets can easily penetrate vital organs while lacking the energy to exit the body, ensuring all available energy is transferred to the target. This characteristic makes the 22 particularly effective when shot placement is precise, as the bullets tend to bounce around inside the body cavity, causing extensive damage. The psychological aspects of the 22 also play a significant role in its effectiveness. Many attackers underestimate the threat posed by what appears to be a small, insignificant cartridge. This false sense of security can lead to tactical mistakes that favor the defender. Additionally, the 22's minimal recoil allows for extremely rapid follow-up shots, enabling defenders to deliver multiple hits quickly and accurately. Ammunition capacity advantages of the 22 are substantial. Magazines can hold significantly more rounds compared to larger calibers, providing extended firepower for prolonged encounters. The minimal recoil also makes the 22 accessible to shooters who might struggle with larger calibers, including elderly individuals, those with physical limitations, or inexperienced shooters who need an effective defensive option. When choosing your home defense caliber, remember that shot placement trumps raw power every time. Train regularly, know your ammunition, and subscribe for more defensive insights. Like and comment below.